Meteorologist Zeke here, doing a special report from the news studio here. This morning, HR here at the news studio said you need to address this, you need to address this now, regardless of how tired you are from your other job. So here we are, 11:30 in the goddamn morning, and expect me to address this. So we had a little situation. We don't got any situation going on outside. By the way, this is what Meteorologist generally looks like when they send me out to speak to the to the elementary children and the junior high kids. They need me to explain to them about weather patterns and global warming, of course. You know, and so I have to do the explaining out there. So they sent me out to do that, and just hoping that it turns out well and I don't get into my language. So generally it turns out good. Anyway, usually it's a bush latte, but in this case it's the fucking Budweiser. I ran out of bush latte. But anyway, the other thing is, have a pickle with Zeke. That's a big fucking pickle. Selling those sons of bitches right down there on State Street, right down to Farmers Market. So go get yourself one. They ain't too goddamn bad. I don't see anybody else drinking a beer while eating one of the fuckers, but ain't a bad goddamn pickle, I'd say that myself. But anyway, here, speaking of pickles, I got myself into a goddamn pickle. Let me explain. Now, okay, today's Groundhog's Day. That shouldn't be much of a problem. But if you're a meteorologist, you can have a situation. So, Puxatawny Phil out there, you know, the real, you know, the groundhog that everybody you know, that's pretty much the god of groundhogs, okay, you know. Puxatawny Phil, you don't argue Puxatawny Phil. You know, did not see his shadow, so declared spring right around the corner, early spring, break out the shorts, we're all good. So that's what we got, as of, you know, goddamn 4 o'clock in the morning if you live here in the Midwest. Well, maybe not that, maybe more like going on 5, so we were pretty goddamn optimistic anyway. And then, Jimmy the Groundhog, here in Wisconsin, goes and fucks it all up by seeing his shadow and predicting 6 more weeks of fucking winter. Well, you know, situation. So, I did not realize that with my stature, you know, at the news studio and everything, that I could just go on Facebook and do a post that, you know, about this situation, pretty much opposing, you know, Jimmy the Groundhog here in Wisconsin. Didn't realize the magnitude of that, you know, at the time. And then I was informed that we had a situation going on. Let me explain what I did. And just, you know, hold your goddamn horse. I saw what Jimmy the Groundhog did. So what I did, in response to that, I had no choice, and I did this with a heavy heart. I did. I didn't want to do this. I didn't. But I had no choice. Felt I had no choice but to draw up 2 articles of impeachment against Jimmy the Groundhog here in Wisconsin for colluding with winter and also trying to influence or how would we put it, influence or interfere with Punxsutawney's Phil's forecast for an early spring. So it wasn't going to happen. So I drew up an article of impeachment, and then I posted on Facebook with the Schumer glasses, thinking that was a goddamn riot. Well, if you're with the news studio, that comes with implications. You better read your goddamn manual, whoever employs it. You better do that. Go through the goddamn handbook. You better do that. Because they said if you do a situation like that, then you gotta explain yourself. And they're telling me this could drag on for goddamn 5 to 8 weeks. Ain't no goddamn joke. And they said we got after the news is over, and you're done doing the weather, and the market director is done doing the markets. These motherfuckers expecting to see bold and beautiful. And they said now they just got through this arduous thing that went on for like 3 weeks. They couldn't see it bold and beautiful. Last year, we go back to last year, Governor Evers here declared a state of emergency during the polar vortex, and they couldn't see it bold and beautiful, and they said the very next day you come out and told them that out here in the rural areas you had a situation going on, and you did a special report, and you also interrupt bold and beautiful. And so you can't be doing that. It's like, it's like the network isn't allowing Hope to show just how stupid she is. But anyway, they say you gotta stop it. The viewers getting upset. But anyway, that's what the situation is. They say you're fucking up shit, so you can't be doing that. But now I guess this thing's going to drag on, because they're going to go over to the other news studio and they're going to have a trial, and oh God, all I know is they're going to drop my ass into the motherfucking, it's not something I'm looking forward to. And the other thing is, I was looking for a little support from the markets director. It's like, can you help me out on this, because you've been around here a little longer than I have been, and was hoping for a little help from her, but she's like, fuck no, you threw me under the bus last week. And I didn't even do it on air, but we had a little situation. Well, basically, I was hounding her ass a little bit, because not about the normal things, being out there in the markets barn, whatever she calls it, radio barn, oh boy, eating samples from the beef council and whatever. She goes to a lot of these conferences and eats a lot of samples. But anyway, lately, her latest thing is, the hemp growers in Wisconsin invited her to their conference, and they sent her out to the radio barn with a bunch of smokable hemp. Okay, it's less than 0.3% THC, so she can still work here at the news studio, and it's not an issue. But I gotta tell you, I walk in that radio barn, and I'm like, there's another thing about that radio barn that I'm not even getting into, at this point. But I walked in that radio barn, and I'm like, woman, that's loud. Have you ever smelled something that, you don't know how to describe it? So I said, woman, that's a loud. That's a bad smell right there. But anyway, she was doing that. So I got on her ass about that, and they're like, you can't be doing that on, even if it's off camera, you can't be hounding the markets director, which you do a lot of, by the way. But anyway, I just thought that I would address this situation. I don't know where it's going. I'm hoping that it all turns out well. Okay, the other thing. Motherfucker's doing polar plunge. Coming up in a whitewater. So this year it's going to be like 30 degrees. Last year it was like 10 degrees or maybe 8 degrees. It was really fucking cold. You know, and I almost froze the nutsack off. But this year, they're just going to send me like this. Go out there, dress up like you go speak to the kids at the school. You know. They don't realize that. Well, yeah, I won't get into it. But anyway. Meteorologist Zeke signing off for this morning. I think I've probably dug myself a deep enough fucking hole. But anyway, I needed to explain this. It said get your ass in front of the camera. Because you're our chief meteorologist, you can't just go saying this stuff. It's all getting in front of the camera. So, anyway, Meteorologist Zeke signing off.